About power, what do you mean?
I think science as an institution is interested in gaining the power, to gain control over the world, to be able to gain control over diseases, over the human body, over the environment, over rivers and animals and forests. I mean, when you have you submit a grant to somebody who finds, I mean, it all comes down to money in many cases. In order to have an institution, if you're a freelance scientist, you just explore the truth, okay. But as an institution, as a university, you need money to finance. So you submit a research grant, and you have to convince the authority not of the truth. You have to convince the authorities that what you want to do will somehow make us more powerful, will somehow enable us to produce a new weapon, will somehow enable us to produce more food, will somehow enable us to gain control of a previously uncontrollable epidemic of disease. Mm-hmm. And this is really what gets the money. So, of course, it needs to also to be true to some extent. If it doesn't work, then who wants it?
Control,
I mean, medicine is about really controlling disease. Yeah. Engineering is about really being able to build a dam that will stop the river from flowing.
Yeah, but the language of control, I think, make it seem like it's a psychosis or it's a something unpleasant and not desirable, where you could have said science has a desire to improve the human condition, and we want to improve the human condition in all kinds of ways, and of course it means understanding what's going on and trying to do better. It's just such a nicer framing. Can we agree to stick to that rather than being control freak? That just doesn't.
So I'm just going to stop there. Note, I forget his name. The fellow questioning him, his discomfort with the idea of thinking about science in terms of power, and Harari's total comfort with the concept of thinking about science in terms of power. He's swimming in a power narrative that truth is no longer a primary value, but an instrumental value, right? Whatever gets us the power is what is good, rather than whatever gets us the truth is what is good. That's a complete supplanting of the will to truth with the will to power. And this is what Yuval is talking about in his book in chapter 2. At least he starts talking about it in chapter 2. And that supplanting of truth with power begins with a lie. And that's going to be the topic for the next analysis of Yuval's book.